We're at a point in human civilization, our history, where food and food resources and the efficiency of producing food is becoming a challenge. It's critical.
I really think that this is going to be a much bigger event than it is right now, because it's something that needs to be talked about a little bit more.
Plan now to attend the Farm to Table International Symposium in New Orleans, a city known for its unique food culture.
This conference is sort of the gathering of the movers and shakers of this movement, and the people who are really heading up and learning and teaching and expanding the knowledge of what Farm to Table really is, and then the benefits of it and how it can really change this country and the world.
It's been bringing together a lot of people who may not have ever run across each other's foodways before, and especially people like myself. I had Southern food but not been aware of some of the cultural aspects and the anthropology behind the food. It has been a very interesting learning process.
As a friend of mine who's been a pioneer in the organic movement put it, those who say it can't be done should not interrupt those who are doing it. And that would be you, making the change happen.
This conference is really critical in terms of the connection of being able to bring the farmers to the food supply to the actual consumer.
If you go to a farmer's market, if you have communication with a farmer, you not only know that you are dealing with fresh food, you can also get tips on how to cook it. You can get tips on how to store it. You learn a great deal.
The discussion about farm to table is so important because more people now from all socioeconomic backgrounds really care about where their food comes from. It's important to them. Big companies are starting to follow it. Now is the time. So when you look at New Orleans and the cultural context of the importance of food here, this is the place to be having that conversation.
Farm to table, I think, kind of denotes in a very basic way farm to restaurant. And restaurants are the places that are getting all of the sort of attention and cachet for celebrity chefs and exciting food, and that's a real source of education for people now. And so we're looking at how can we get restaurants to provide even more education about that.
My hope is that next year there are more farmers at this event and more restaurateurs so that this program can grow.
Check us out on our website at F2Ti-int.com.